Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Alex's nightly trading session, sponsored by me. I am my only sponsor. Anyways, so today was a really shitty day. Every trade that hit lost. Every fucking one of them. So we'll take a look at that, but I don't really want to. The Aussie yen's a bitch. The pound is a bitch. This is a loss, actually, I think. Yeah, that's also a loss. Oh, wait. No, that's a euro. Okay, yeah, the pound is a loss. The euro didn't hit. This is open, and this is open. So, we'll start with the open ones, and then there'll be a lot of back and forth between finding the bad trades that went really, really horrible. All 6 of them, it looks like. Yeah, and yeah, so we'll start with the Aussie because it's higher up on the list, and it's already here. So it's working out. I moved the profit to, so I think, no, that's probably pretty close to the original profit margin. The only thing here is this little basing area here, because you got, if you draw the lines on here, it goes like this. Up move, down move, up move. So this would be like the swing high on the hourly. If you were just going to trade the hourly time frame, this would be a fakeable zone by itself, but we're not doing that. This is annoying as hell. I don't know why it keeps doing that. There we go. So this would be another area to watch out for. I got my profit target here because, well, that's where the first close above was. So that's the idea on there, and it's working pretty well. So hopefully we can take some profit here. Let me look at my phone because it doesn't have the option to like see the profit potential, which is really annoying. So T1 is a 2% return, which will be great because I lost 7% today. So 2% back on that, take a step to 5% down. If anyone took these trades, I'd say I apologize, but like this is just how shit works sometimes. You gotta like. So here's like what I was talking about yesterday, but you gotta fucking accept that. I like was at work on my first day. 87. It's higher than 86. Okay, so that's good. It's not counter trend, and like. I keep getting these notifications on my phone, and I'm like, okay, I got in a trade. Okay, that notification is definitely a stop out because that's how they happen. They just happen too fast. And then I'm like, oh, another one. And my phone's just blowing up, and I'm like, dude, fuck my life. But anyways, so that's the Aussie. Let's go to the dollar franc really quickly here. So this trade got stopped out. The first dollar franc trade got stopped out, and then the second one. So that's why we have these these secondary entries, even the tertiary ones, which would be like up in here. So like this would also be an opportunity to wait for the arrival. It's got, depending on how you place it, say 10. 21, so that's got a 1 to 2 on there. I would actually probably opt to take just the higher zone. That. So we got like 13, 27. So like 1 to 2.5 on that. I'd probably opt to take that just because like I would like to put my stop above the swing high. Okay. So that's that. Now let's take a look at these losers. We'll start with the Aussie yen. I might have deleted the lines already, actually, because I did look at this. I was hoping I could get up there. But the 2 trades were, so one started, I think it's just actually blue too. Well, actually, here's what we can do. We can just do this. Aussie cat, or start with the Aussie yen. That's what happened to it. So we had this entry. There was a level on level there that blew right through that it was set up. But yeah, it like. I can't. Okay. I'm trying to find it. So I think it was like this, and I put the stop above there. It reacted to it, worked, and then blew right through it. If we look at 240, this is still a good zone because we never had a closed blow. This rode straight up there, didn't hit. Oh, look, it's lowered the entry. Well, may not have gotten to there anyways. So the dollar CAD, same thing. Like, that's not supposed to be like that. This is the actual picture. So go back to your paste. Okay. Like this just it reacted a little bit to the first level, then pushed right through, and then kind of reacted, and then it's going higher. So we're just gonna have to wait for it on the 240 to turn around, which it looks like it is, and then form another downtrend or form a trend to the downside, so we can get it short. Again, pretty much the pound. I didn't get the picture of yet. So yeah, that's what happened on the pound. So like, it came down, did that, worked for a little bit. I'm like, all right, and then it's just like, yep, fuck you. I'm gonna stop you, and then I'm gonna like start working. I'm like, you know what, fucking pound. I don't feel bad for dumping tea into wherever the hell we dumped it at, because fuck you. We did, however, break this demand as well. Hopefully I can grab the right line. That's blue. There we go. So, looking at this would be the next. I mean, not even really bad either. Because it doesn't have a breakout. It has a downtrend immediately following. It hasn't been touched. This is like the first test of it. This would actually be the zone. So that's a reaction to this. It looks like it went. So we got 31, 56. So it's definitely used up. Okay, it's pound, dude. So realistically, it looks like the next, for me at least, good level of daily demand is going to be down here. So we can start shorting the pound in Alex's world. Which is good. Well, almost, because we got this now. We got that wick, and we don't got to close below, so we can't even short it because it hates us. What was the last place? Yeah, last place was high on the curve. So we're just going to wait and see on the pound. Gotta take a picture. Yeah, this is like the ultimate test when like you have shit days like this, because you just gotta keep trading your plan. Especially like last week, we had no opportunities. Now we have a ton of fucking opportunities, but they're all really bad. I mean, they're not even bad opportunities. They just like didn't work. That's the thing. They just didn't work. You know, and you can't really do anything about that. So maybe this goes lower, and then we look for a retest higher. Yeah, we just gotta play the game. I hate that they changed it. So we'll keep an eye on it and see what happens too. But for now, just freshen up the chart. So this pink, and then look for short. By the time it gets down there, though, it's going to be low on the curve. We can't take a short anyways. So we'll just see what happens. Let's see What's next in our string of losers today? Pound. So the dollar franc loss, we went over the dollar yen. Yeah, there's just, I mean, it came up into the zone, pushed a little higher, reacted, and then was like deuces, and just ran for the moon. I already looked at these two and did them a little bit, so yeah. All right, so as far as trades that are set up now, oh, let me just make sure I didn't get the picture yet. Okay. So, because see, the thing is too, is like there's nothing wrong with taking any of these trades. They fit the plan. They fit my plan. They just didn't work, which is annoying. But hopefully we get like 6 more winners, and then we'll be sitting pretty good actually. 50% win to loss ratio. That's killing it, as the kids say. So I don't know why the fuck this is the level that I. Oh yeah, okay. So you got down, up, down. So this is swing low, swing high. So that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. All right. So what do we got now? Covered the open ones. We covered the losses. Let's go to the euro. See if this ever works. Ever decides to like come down and dink in our little level. It's actually, I like it when price kind of does this thing. I did move the level though. Instead of taking like this whole big thing, I just took this small part because you get your swing low, now you're going to swing high. So your swing low, swing high, it's way over here. You do have like swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high. This is just like the best place. That's the most recent, it's more of a basing area than anything. So I'm like, okay, I'll put my profit target there. I might even move it down somewhere below here. 44, so that's the same. 46, that doesn't work. So no swing high here. So last swing high is like here or here. So just gonna wait for that and see what happens. But yeah, having it come down like this, to me, that tells me that there's not a lot of like supply, and supply is running out, and demand should pick back up. We're on the curve, we're on an uptrend. That's what that means to me. Let's go to Euro Aussie. One second here. Oh no. Say the fourth. Yep. Okay. So Euro Aussie was a loss actually. So lost 7 trades today. Look at that, dude. It comes down, hits the stop, and it's like, nah, maybe it will work. I'm gonna keep these on here though. This is still a potential entry right here. We'll have to see though. I definitely have to see on the arrival. So that's actually a loss. Did I switch it? Euro Aussie, Euro Aussie, Euro Aussie. Bam. Okay. So pound CAD. Oh my God, why does this do this to me? So it almost hit, and then it would have hit profit target 1, and we maybe would have moved the stop. Yeah, so that's a 2-1. Doesn't have a swing high yet. It's got this, swing low. So that's what we're looking at. The CAD, that's still good, and then I think the pound franc. I've got the Aussie yen. We already looked at the Aussie yen, so the pound franc. I did put this trade on. So we'll see what happens with that. It's quite a good distance away. But Yeah, so we talked about the euro, the New Zealand dollar, we didn't talk about yet. I gotta remember the things we talked about and the things we didn't. That's just an opportunity here. You could maybe take that, and then this would be your profit margin, profit target out in here. Or depending on the arrival, actually, like, wait on the arrival if it, this is your swing high. Pushes kind of straight up into there. That could be a that could be an opportunity. You have the proper arrival. Talk about, let's see, the dollar CAD, I don't think we talked about. It's showing signs of weakness. If we get push down, push up, and then a push down in daily supply, that would be great. Dollar franc. Talked about that. So let's go euro yen, because we talked about the dollar yen. I'll do that. Range. Breakout. Best thing we got here would be like this, which isn't bad. We got 1, 2, 3 candles in the base. Probably up there. This would be the profit margin now. So that's not going to work. You can tell by just looking at it. Taking this bottom portion of the zone though. 32, 15. Probably take that. Yeah. A lot of the yen pairs just did a solid up move. The ones we didn't want to. Okay. So I'll go ahead and set this one up actually too. Just fit the parameters for now. Okay. Oh, it's cold. So 64 and 75. This could even be considered a level 2. Mark this off in purple. Because this is divergence right there, I bet. Is that low? It's higher than that low, but that close is above that close. So that's probably something of divergence. Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. All right. Long. Curve. Range. Just keep that thing there. So anyways, let's go to pound yen. Nothing to really take there. Aussie yen we covered. Bitch. CAD yen. Starting to look like it wants to give us something. A new swing high. See where the swing low goes. That's just the best I can make that look. Waiting on the arrival for these two lower areas here. Does like some stupid like go up and then down, then it's counter trend, then we can't take it, and it'll be too far away. Euro Aussie. I talked about this. I'm just gonna leave those on, like I said. Euro New Zealand. That's so close. This is the opportunity I put on. Does look like it's turning a bit. The other two will be down there. So this will be 58 and 63. Alright, so pretty solid trade. We got the downtrend. We haven't quite touched low on the curve. This is a breakout, so this could actually be the curve too if we did this. It's a little further away, but I think that should be fine. As long as it doesn't go low on the curve first, we can still take it. Let's get the picture here. We got the downtrend. Yeah, nice. Short there, hopefully. Will be stopped out miserably like this week has already been, and it's only Tuesday. Right. That's my girlfriend and the kiddo. Short. Short. Okay, there's one missing. That's not good. Found it. It's the pump crank. It's a one. Pump crank. Yep. Okay. Let's get that in there quick. Okay. Euro yen. We talked about the Aussie yen, the CAD yen. No, we were on the New Zealand. Okay, Euro franc. Euro franc worked that trade. Really annoying that it fucking didn't hit last week, but then hit this week. Whatever though. Euro pound. Oh, these pairs are doing this shit. Time on the curve came into daily supply there, so we'll see what happens with it. Might have some opportunities on it this week. Aussie CAD, we talked about pretty much the same thing. Pound Aussie, yeah, we coulda, woulda, shoulda zone would have worked for a solid like 2 or 3 to 1, but didn't take it. CAD, I think we talked about this one. It's being a bitch. Tom Frank, we just talked about that one. I should have stepped away. No, not really gonna yet. All right, and that concludes the trading for today. Please like this video, comment on how shitty my trades were this week, and comment on hopefully how well yours are going this week. I'd like to hear. If you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe, hit the bell button, do the things, YouTube stuff, and yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Have a great night.